Welcome back to the Realm Report. So it's been a pretty productive month, and May is shaping up to be very interesting for the old world. There's a lot to discuss, so let's jump right into the topics. I'd like to start off with a special announcement from Green's Games, who recently added a new member to their team. Sam is gaming, assisted with setting up the chessboards that are located outside the library. Sam has also introduced a laser tag inspired game to the shopping district, so be sure to check that out as well. If anyone is looking for another way to make some gems, Green's Games is always looking to hire creative and helpful miners and crafters to design and build new and enjoyable games for the old world. Just reach out to Greenhound for more details. As some of you may have seen, this month I've been experimenting with a new system we'll be introducing called badges. I've had several people asking me questions about this, so I wanted to provide some clarity around exactly what this is and what my plans are for it moving forward. You can think of badges as an achievement system that's tailor-made to fit the old world. Now, some of these are role-specific, others are awarded through events, but many can be obtained by completing certain objectives on any given day. Some badges will be awarded through player voting, which will take place during the activity check each month. An official list will be provided at a future date, so you know exactly what each badge is for. But to give you an idea of what to expect, there are currently 70 badges total. This is an example of the message you'll see whenever someone obtains a new badge. This particular one is called Event Veteran and is obtainable by participating in 12 of our monthly events. Each badge has an emoji associated with it, as well as a custom image for the badge itself. If you've seen Rescuelins, Mamas, or Princesses' names in the Discord recently, that's an example of how names will be displayed in the future. If you currently hold a role like committee member, mayor, or groundskeeper, that'll be the first badge displayed next to your name. The second one is your milestone badge, so if you've been with the old world for a minimum of 1 year, that'll take second priority. The next will be your miscellaneous badge. Anyone without a role or milestone will have 3 miscellaneous badges displayed next to their name, and you will all have full control over which ones are displayed, but only a maximum of 3 will be displayed in your name regardless of how many you have. So what is the intention here? Well, my hope is that this can provide a friendly competition within the server, in addition to just having the Discord champion rankings each month. Think of it as a game within a game, and it will also provide everyone with more to do in the old world at any given time. There's a ranking system available, so you'll be able to see who has the most badges on the server at any given point. I think there's a lot of potential with this and some fun directions we can take it. The plan is to add to it over time, but in addition to that, as the old world has evolved and grown over the past few years, we've added so many different layers to what we do here that I'm concerned it may be overwhelming for some people just starting out. So I'm hoping the introduction of these badges can provide newer players with a clearer sense of direction and objectives. A lot of thought and work is being done to get this ready, and I hope you'll all enjoy it when it officially begins sometime next month. Like I mentioned, each badge has its own unique image associated with it, and designing all 70 of them takes some time. So keep an eye out for more information in the coming weeks. And as Peculiar always says, if the old world ever got badges, then I'd probably have the most badges. This month we started doing weekly group builds every Wednesday night in order to tackle some of the improvements to the golf course that were discussed following the TOW tour. We've managed to get a good amount of work done, but there's still plenty to do. If you'd like to get involved, keep an eye out for the group build posts in the Discord. It's pretty relaxed, so just come by whenever you're able. If the time doesn't work for you, you can still help out by donating resources. So just send me a message and I'll let you know what supplies we need. Thanks to everyone who has contributed so far. Of course, none of these upgrades would be possible if there wasn't a golf course to begin with. As many of you know, the Mount Oldmore Golf and Country Club was a project spearheaded by none other than Upton. He's back with... Wait, where's Upton? A break from the old world? That's possible? Well, this just won't do. So I'm sure many of you may not be aware, but May is a very significant month here in the old world. This May in particular marks the 10-year anniversary of when the old world was originally created back in 2012. To celebrate this milestone, I have a few things planned. I'm not going to discuss any of that right now, but just keep an eye out over the next few weeks, as more will be revealed in time. In addition to this anniversary, May also marks 1 year since the debut of the first edition of the Realm Report. It's also significant in that it's been 1 year since we started holding monthly events with the debut of the Willow Classic. And as we move into our second year of events, the plan is to continue to expand the variety and also revisit some established favorites, so I'm looking forward to that. Speaking of events, this month we held the Dome Grand Prix at the Circuit of Mario Dome Champs. Overall, it was a fun event, and it was cool to switch it up and do something we've never done before. Mom's off. Oh, never mind. Chozo went undefeated and claimed the first place spot. POS Princess came in second, and Peculiar took third. Following the event, we held the voting for the Mario Kart build competition. Fox won the contest with her blue shell build, thanks to everyone who submitted something for the competition. Although the competition is over, there's still plenty of space available if anyone is still interested in adding any additional builds to the area. Just check with Peculiar and Willow, and they'll help you get set up with a plot. For the next event, we'll be returning to the island for the Willow Classic 5. This time, we'll be switching things up with an aquatic theme. Willow took the time to completely submerge the Coliseum for the event, and everyone will be battling with tridents this time around. The Willow Classic 5 will be held on May 29th. And that wraps things up for this edition of the Realm Report. See you on the server.
There's somebody at a boat if they want it. Does anybody need a boat?
Are you on fire?
You
Fire
sure?
from what?
I think Mrs. Peculiar hit him with her sword.
I think so too.
He's trying to get in your boat.